Good evening, everyone. Let me start with a simple truth. No one else on this planet can be you. Not your neighbor, not your colleague, not even your closest friend. That's your power, and yet, how often do we hide from it? How often do we compare ourselves, conform, and shrink into what the world wants us to be? Today, I'm not here to tell you to be better than someone else. No, I'm here to tell you to be the best version of yourself, to rise into the unique, unrepeatable force that you are meant to be. But let's be honest, it's not easy. The world throws labels, expectations, and doubts at us like confetti. It tells us what we're supposed to want, how we're supposed to act, and even who we're supposed to be. But the truth is, the best version of you has nothing to do with what the world says. It's about what you choose to create for yourself. Being the best of you isn't about perfection, it's about progress. It's about showing up every single day as someone who is striving not to impress others, but to become a little stronger, a little kinder, and a little more fearless than you were yesterday. The journey isn't without challenges. You'll face moments of doubt when the voice inside your head whispers, "You're not enough." You'll make mistakes, you'll fall short, and sometimes you'll feel like giving up. But here's what you need to remember. Every stumble, every misstep, every failure is just another step toward becoming the person you're meant to be. When you own your story, your flaws, your strengths, your dreams, you take back control. You stop living to meet someone else's expectations and you start shaping your life based on your values. And in that moment, you step into your power, you become unstoppable. So, stop looking for validation from the world. Stop waiting for permission to be great. Stand up, embrace every part of yourself, and decide right here and now to be the best of you. Because the world doesn't need another imitation. It needs you, the real you, the bold, unapologetic, powerful version of you that is ready to leave a mark that no one else can. Your story is your identity, your strength, and your foundation, but too often we're afraid to fully embrace it. We think that the mistakes we've made, the struggles we've faced, or the setbacks we've endured define us in a negative way. But here's the truth. Your story, with all its twists and turns, is what makes you uniquely powerful. Every success you've achieved, every failure you've endured, and every lesson you've learned has brought you to this moment. Your story isn't just a random collection of events. It's the blueprint of your resilience, courage, and growth. The best version of you can only be built when you stop running from your story and start owning it. Owning your story means accepting it fully, without shame, without excuses, and without fear of judgment. It means standing tall in who you are and refusing to let anyone else define your worth. Even the parts of your story that feel messy, painful, or imperfect have value. They've shaped your character, tested your strength, and taught you lessons that no one else could have learned in the same way. And here's the beauty of owning your story. When you embrace it, you take control of the narrative. You stop letting your past hold you back, and you start using it as fuel to move forward. Instead of being a victim of your circumstances, you become the author of your destiny. Think about it. Every inspiring figure, every great leader, every person you admire has a story. It's not their perfection that inspires us. It's their ability to rise above challenges and own every part of their journey. When you own your story, you not only transform your life, but also inspire others to embrace their own. So no matter where you've been or what you've faced, your story is yours to own. It's not about being flawless, it's about being fearless. Own your experiences, your struggles, your victories, and your dreams. Because your story isn't just a reflection of your past, it's the foundation of the person you are becoming. And that person, they are unstoppable. Comparison is one of the biggest traps we fall into, whether it's scrolling through social media, watching others achieve their goals, or even hearing someone else's success story. It's easy to feel like we're falling behind. But here's the truth. Comparison steals your joy, your focus, and your energy. It takes your eyes off your own journey and makes you question your worth based on someone else's life. Let me ask you this. If you're constantly looking at someone else's path, how can you fully commit to your own? Their journey is not your journey. They have their own set of experiences, talents, and challenges, just like you. No two people are meant to have the same story, and that's what makes each of us unique. When you compare yourself to others, you're playing a losing game. You're measuring yourself against something that isn't real. Social media shows highlight reels, not behind-the-scenes struggles. Even in real life, you don't know what someone else had to sacrifice or endure to get where they are. Instead of comparing, focus on your own growth. Celebrate how far you've come, even if it's just a small step forward. Your journey is yours to define, and it's not a race. The only person you should compare yourself to is the person you were yesterday. When you let go of comparison, you free yourself to embrace your individuality. You stop trying to meet someone else's standards and start building a life that reflects your own values and dreams. You can appreciate others' success without letting it diminish your own. Remember, there's no one else in this world who can be you, your talents, your ideas, your personality. These are your superpowers. So why waste time trying to live someone else's life when you could focus on creating the best version of your own? Stop comparing yourself. Look inward, not outward. The only competition you need is with yourself, and the only goal is to become the best version of who you're meant to be, because when you stop comparing, you start thriving. Life isn't a straight, smooth path. It's full of twists, turns, and challenges. But here's the thing. It's in the struggle that we grow. It's through discomfort, failure, and difficulty that we discover what we're truly capable of. Struggles aren't there to defeat you. They're there to shape you into something stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Think about the greatest achievements in your life. Were they easy? Probably not. Behind every success story is a journey filled with late nights, tough decisions, sacrifices, and moments of doubt. Struggles are the hidden cost of growth, and the sooner you embrace them, the sooner you unlock your full potential. When you embrace the struggle, you stop seeing challenges as obstacles and start viewing them as opportunities. Every failure becomes a lesson. Every setback becomes a chance to reevaluate and grow. Every moment of pain becomes a stepping stone to something greater. But embracing the struggle doesn't mean you won't feel fear, frustration, or even moments of despair. It means choosing to keep going anyway. It's about trusting that every ounce of effort, every hard-fought battle, is building you into the person you're meant to be. Struggles are a test of your determination. They force you to dig deep to find strength you didn't know you had. They teach you patience, persistence, and gratitude for the journey. And when you overcome them, you don't just survive, you thrive. You come out on the other side more confident, more capable, and ready for the next challenge. Remember, diamonds are formed under pressure, mountains are climbed one difficult step at a time, and the best version of you is forged in the fire of struggle. So don't shy away from the tough times. Lean into them, embrace them, because the struggle isn't a detour, it's the path to your greatness. What does success mean to you? Is it wealth? Is it happiness? Is it making a difference in the world? The truth is, success doesn't look the same for everyone, and it shouldn't. Yet so often, we let society, culture, or even the expectations of those around us dictate what success should look like. But here's the secret. The best version of you is only unlocked when you define success on your own terms. Too many people spend their lives chasing someone else's idea of success, only to feel empty when they achieve it. Why? Because it wasn't what they truly wanted. Success isn't a one-size-fits-all concept. What fulfills one person might not matter to another. That's why it's crucial to take a step back and ask yourself, what really matters to me? What makes me feel alive? Defining success on your terms means getting clear about your values. Is it family, creativity, freedom, impact? Take a moment to reflect on what brings you joy and purpose. Once you know your priorities, you can start building a life that aligns with them instead of chasing goals that don't truly resonate with you. And here's the beautiful part. When you define success for yourself, you stop comparing. You stop feeling like you're behind because someone else has more money, a bigger house, or a flashier career. Their success doesn't have to be yours. You can cheer for others while staying focused on your unique path. Remember, success isn't just about reaching a destination, it's about how you feel along the way. If you're constantly stressed, unhappy, or disconnected from what matters most, is that truly success? Choose a life that fills you with meaning and pride. Your definition of success might evolve over time, and that's okay. Life is about growth and change. The key is to keep checking in with yourself, adjusting as needed, and staying true to what fulfills you. So define success on your terms. Don't let anyone else write the script for your life. Because when you pursue what truly matters to you, success isn't just something you achieve, it's something you live every single day. Success doesn't happen overnight. Growth doesn't come from one big leap. The truth is, the most extraordinary transformations come from the simplest of actions. Showing up day after day, even when it's hard, even when it's not glamorous, and especially when you feel like giving up. Keep showing up. Show up for your dreams, your goals, and your future. It doesn't matter if progress feels slow or if the steps seem small. What matters is consistency. Because every time you show up, you're building momentum. Every time you push forward, you're getting closer to the person you want to be. There will be days when it feels like nothing is working, when the effort feels pointless and the results seem invisible. But remember this, just because you can't see the growth yet doesn't mean it's not happening. The seed you planted is still growing beneath the surface. Your efforts are creating a foundation that will eventually bear fruit. Showing up isn't about perfection, it's about persistence. It's about making progress no matter how messy or imperfect it may be. It's choosing to take one more step, make one more attempt, or put in one more hour, even when doubt creeps in. That's how you build resilience, discipline, and character. The greatest achievements in life don't come from a single grand moment. They come from the accumulation of countless small efforts. The best athletes, the most successful entrepreneurs, and the most inspiring leaders didn't get there by chance. They got there because they kept showing up, even when it was tough, even when no one was watching. So no matter where you are in your journey, don't underestimate the power of consistency. Show up for yourself. Show up for your dreams. Because every time you do, you're proving to yourself that you're capable of more. And when you look back, you'll realize that the simple act of showing up was the key to becoming the best version of you. We often think that to inspire others, we need to be someone extraordinary, someone with perfect achievements, flawless skills, or larger-than-life charisma. But the truth is, the most powerful way to inspire others is to simply be yourself. When you're unapologetically yourself, you give others permission to do the same. Your authenticity radiates confidence, humility, and relatability. People connect not with perfection, but with truth. Your realness, the way you embrace your quirks, imperfections, and unique qualities is what makes you inspiring. Think about it. How often are we drawn to people who share their struggles and vulnerabilities? It's not their invincibility that moves us, it's their humanity. When you show the world who you truly are, you break down walls and create a space for others to feel seen and understood. Being yourself also means staying true to your values, beliefs, and passions. It's easy to get caught up in trying to fit in, to say what's popular or to follow the crowd. But when you live authentically, your actions speak louder than words. You inspire others by showing them what it means to live a life of integrity, courage, and purpose. You don't need to have all the answers or be at the top of your game to inspire others. Simply by sharing your journey, your wins, your losses, your lessons, you can make an impact. Your story, no matter how ordinary it may seem to you, can be extraordinary to someone else. The world doesn't need another imitation. It needs you. Your unique perspective, your ideas, and your voice are irreplaceable. By being yourself, you show others that it's okay to embrace their individuality too. So don't hide who you are. Don't dim your light to make others comfortable. Inspire others by being unapologetically, authentically you. Because when you do, you don't just change your life, you inspire others to change theirs. And that is how you make a difference. So here's the truth. The world doesn't need you to be someone else. It doesn't need you to fit into a mold or live someone else's dream. The world needs you, the real, raw, authentic you. When you embrace who you are, own your story, and show up fully as yourself, you not only unlock your potential, but you light the way for others to do the same. Be bold, be brave, be unapologetically you, because when you choose to live authentically, you don't just inspire others, you show them what's possible. And that, my friends, is how you make the world a little brighter, one genuine moment at a time. So go out there, be the best version of you, and inspire others simply by being yourself. You are enough. You've always been enough. Now it's time to show the world.